It's the girls' 1A state championship game featuring the #1 Joseph City Wildcats against your #2 Fort Thomas Apaches to see who would bring back the gold basketball to their school. Roadrunner Rehab has been helping Gila Valley residents and athletes achieve their peak performance for over 30 years. They are now offering occupational therapy and adult speech therapy to assist in all your rehabilitation needs. Whether they're getting you back to work or back on the field, they're here to help you. The Apaches had trouble holding onto the ball early on, and that led to easy buckets as Gabrielle Jesmer gets the steal and drives it down court before dropping it off to Amber Neal for the layup. The Fort came back with its lone senior, Adea Lorenzo, setting up shop from deep and nailing the tray in the corner. Lorenzo then came back with her second long ball of the quarter to knot the game at 6 apiece. But the Wildcats had a trio of Neals, and after Audrey Neal hit a jumper, April Neal nailed a three-pointer of her own. But it was Amber Neal who did the most damage. Amber did it on the boards with a rebound putback, and then she drives and scores the bucket before being the recipient of a nice dish from Samantha Jesmer, and Joe City is up early 15-8 after 1. In the second, it was more of the same as Amber gets the steal and Audrey takes it home with the fast break layup. Then Amber gets the long rebound and takes it the distance for 2 of her game-high 24 points. The Wildcats went on a 13-3 run to open the second as Amber is unstoppable down low and then shows off her jumper as well. Fort Thomas fought back with the long ball from Kaylee Benally for 3 of her 11 points, but the Wildcats countered with a 3 of her own by Gabrielle Jesmer. Still, the crowd made some noise as Jamie Johnson scored the and-one play when she hit the bucket through contact. The free throw was good, but again the Wildcats quickly countered as they brought the ball up court and Jadiana Clinchaney struck gold from the deep corner and made her jump with joy. After Amber scored another rebound putback, the Wildcats went into halftime up comfortably 35-18. Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill is the spot in Thatcher to enjoy healthy Hawaiian food with a friendly atmosphere and great service. Order in person or by the phone or online to see the tasty treat everyone is talking about. That's Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill. But the Apaches didn't throw in the towel, and after some t-shirt shooting by the cheerleaders, Fort Thomas came out on fire from deep in the third quarter, with Adea Lorenzo knocking down her third, followed by Kaylee Benally hitting right in front of the Apaches bench. Lorenzo then nailed her 4th 3 of the night, and the Fort Thomas faithful were pumped. The three-point party continued as Lorenzo found Rayleigh Hawkins all alone for the baseline 3 on the drive-in dish, and then Michaela Chapman beat the zone defense to nail the open 3. The Wildcats fought back with April Neal breaking the press for a layup and Audrey Neal sinking a jumper. Gabrielle Jesmer helped keep Joe City in the lead with a good-looking runner and followed that up with a jumper of her own. Lorenzo facilitated the ball to an open Jasmine Johnson down low to cut the lead to 11, but an unfortunate foul on a three-point attempt led to a couple of made free throws to push it to 49-36 with just 1 period left to play. And in the final quarter, the Neals refused to give any way as Audrey hit on a baseline jumper, and then Amber ravaged the boards for her 9th rebound and put it back for 2. Audrey then got an and-one play off a generous call from the ref, and after Amber takes the charge to give the ball back to the Wildcats, Audrey converts in the paint, and time is running out for the Apaches. Still, they battled to the end, with Jasmine Johnson scoring the layup, and then Corey Cody gets the steal, and Lorenzo pushes the ball ahead to Kaylee Benally for the fast break layup. Corey Cody finished with 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals, and Kaylee Benally added 11 points and 8 rebounds. The Fort's lone senior, Adea Lorenzo, hit her 5th and final 3 of the contest to give her a team-high 17 points in her last game wearing the Apaches uniform. Amber Neal of Joe City finished with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 steals, and Audrey Neal had 20 points on 7 for 10 shooting to lead the Wildcats to victory, 64-55, and the 1A State Girls Basketball Championship.
Yeah, it was a great season, and the thing is that it always feels like a letdown, I think, when you lose in the state championship game, because you don't go into it thinking you're going to lose, and you expect to win. And that's one thing that our girls did. They played better in the second half, but it was a great season overall, and you can't let one game define the season. And I'm just super proud of the girls and the way that they responded, and it was a great season. You know, the second half was great because our girls played balls to the wall. for lack of a better saying. And so they came out, did the game plan. We had a couple of adjustments. We had to speed it up a little bit to try to cut the 17-point deficit down. And we did. We just kind of ran out of time. Yeah, just super proud of my girls. Again, Adea Lorenzo's our lone senior, and so she had a good offensive game. And then had some foul trouble as well that we had to kind of rotate. So I think the girls did a really good job of getting that rotation going. And so just super proud of them and the way that they battled. And so Kaylee Benally played really well for us. Rayleigh Hawkins got into foul trouble, but again, our point guard, our catalyst, the one that gets kind of everybody going. And so when she was on the floor, she was really able to help us have a better second half. But the girls, extremely proud of them for the season and proud of them the way they responded in the second half.
Reporting from Veterans Memorial Coliseum for the Gila Herald, I'm John Johnson.